Right then. I just noticed something I forgot to do. So,
Take your time.
so I just need to I need to start up the Molotov cocktails because I never did I? Okie dokie. Let me just do that. So that would be main tab. I need to go items. I need to go weapon. Oh, I'd already started creating. Aha, Molotov cocktail. Okay, so it's a thrown attack. Doing 2d10 damage. Okay, it's a small burst.
It's easy to set yourself on fire.
It is. On a 6 on a critical failure, the attacker douses himself in dokie. On a critical, I had actually done it. I just forgot I'd done it. Failure. Attacker douses himself in flames. There we go. All nice and good. It's a weapon. It's thrown. It's just need to put the range in. One thing it hasn't got is do have white skies. Right, let's have a look at the original. Was betrayed. New special weapons paid 60. Molotov cocktail. Okay. Range 248. Damage 2d. Patch file 4 to 6 on a d6. Oh. Okay, so range. What did I say?
246. Sorry, 248. Sorry.
Yeah, it should be 2. I probably said 246, but it should be 248. Rate of fire would be 1. Shots is 1. Minimum strength is d4. So, keywords fire and target catches fire on 426. Unpleasant, really, isn't it? Okay. I don't know if anyone took a Molotov last week.
I was going to, but I was waiting for you to
do the
put
stats. Yeah,
on them before.
That's absolutely fine. Goes the cocaine round. Let's go for it. Let's go in. Weapons closet and Molotov cocktail. Okay, yeah. Really only rolled 3. It's terrible. Someone took some. Anyway, 3 Molotov cocktails are now in the party sheet. Those that want to steal them.
Oh, I'll just weaponize my driving.
Just remember that and scroll down and see if anyone's taken them. Jimberg took one and Cinder took one. Okay. Inventory. Stat side. Get rid of that. That. And Molotov cocktail. There, and it should go to the weapon tab, which it does. Okay. Same thing on Jimbo. And we're ready to go. If certain people a bit more time to us, but
they've said if you want to clear their ownership, I can take control for now and then give them back later.
Well, they're trusting, aren't they?
We're married 13 years now as of yesterday.
Oh,
congratulations. Righty ho. Okie dokie. When we left you last.
You cleared Cinder, not Sully.
Oh dear, I just Cinder, you might want to take your character back. I'm just
Oops. He has problems with names that begin with S.
All right. Let me find out how.
If you click on characters, you should see Cinder, and you
Oh.
should be able to just click on it to take it back.
No, Doswalk has an issue with that because he was always confusing Kay and I as well.
Yes, it's an unwritten rule. I always have to mistake these characters with someone else's.
Yeah.
The only time he never made a mistake is when I was playing Jelsa.
Okay, right. Yeah, so from where you are normal, Steve, at the top of the stairs, you could looking down the staircase, you can see that the stairs go down quite a few steps down. And there's a flickering corridor, as in, there's obviously a dodgy light down there flickering away, casting strange shadows, and will probably make ranged attacks really interesting.
Well, I'm going to stay exactly here and see what everybody else does, and I'll just say, gee, the lighting doesn't look so good down there.
Yeah, Scott doesn't care. He's going down.
Scotty, just you be careful.
Scotty's at that age where he thinks that he's going to live forever.
Yeah, bulletproof, radiation proof. I mean, bring it on.
Scott, you may want to give me an adventure card back, because I've just given you one that I think you might want to play this session, quite possibly.
How surprising! I knew that would be the one. I also, for the record, checked everybody's characters after I dealt out the cards, because that card would have been added into someone if they hadn't already naturally got it.
Okay, Sully will come over and lean against the wall and have a swig of something alcoholic. And if everybody else is just letting Scott go down on his own, normal Steve will limp down the stairs using his staff, because he's not leaving Scott to face whatever's down there on his own.
Well, I'll be right behind you.
And so will Tabby because, well, I'm not going to go into her reasons.
We'll leave Jim Borg to guard the armory.
Sounds sensible. Turn off snap to grid.
Unless
And
we
then
scream for help.
Sully there. Scott there.
Oh, we don't need
Borgs.
to scream for help. We have Mind Link or something up, don't we?
We do
We
have
do.
MindLink running at the moment.
We won't have to scream for help. We'll just have to think for help.
Apparently, we don't have the automatic portal.
We also don't have a shared. There we go. Now we do.
Yeah.
There you are. See the flashing, flickery light in the corridor. Okay. Scott moves to there. Do anything? I see.
One door to the north, 2 doors to the south, and this one. Let's go north. Oh wait, bad guys too.
Wait,
Hold on a
there's
second.
bad guys.
Yeah, sorry about that. I had to. If for some reason the game wasn't letting me deal the cards, so I will cancel all moves. So Scott gets to the end and goes, "Oh, bad guys." Well, Steve, you're up.
Okay. Well, does Scott point to where the bad guys are?
Both ends. Oops, bad
Right.
guys, and I point in both directions.
Okay, so Steve will poke his head out the corner there. You're not wrong. Crap.
Due to the flickering light and the unnatural shadows it creates, that all ranged attacks have a -2 penalty.
Okay.
Are we on the combat tracker at the moment?
Yes.
We are, yes.
I await my
Tabby
turn.
will be next.
I await my turn.
Yes, it says, yeah, Cindy is using the 6 of Hearts. Results affected by hesitant hindrance. I think if you click... That's a hit with a raise, even with a -2.
It is, isn't it? And
To spend the 1 Benny I have. Completely negated your damage, I'm afraid.
well, fully for you, and then Steve will back round the corner and say, "You might want to get back here, Scotty."
Tabitha's up.
Scotty always takes good advice, and knowing that they're there, I've got my bow ready, and I know what we're up against, so I'm going to actually play a card.
Ooh. You really hate these guys. At the beginning of combat, choose one specific and identical type of extra. Yeah, okay. For the duration of this fight, all attacks gain plus 1d6 damage. Nice. Okay.
And I take a shot at one. I only moved up far enough so I can step back when it's take a shot at the closest one.
A 5 hits.
But so you might as well put the raised damage on it. It'll add your d6 anyway.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was wondering, because I know it can't be automatic because it's different enemies and different things.
Yeah, if you want to do that, you have to build a sub attack.
It's just as easy to put the raise on. Well, alas, I have only 1 Benny, so I can't do anything about that. Second attack on the die.
And then I step back behind normal Steve and push him out there.
I forgot to fix the effect. I was trying to fix it last week and I failed.
Go on then, make an opposed strength roll.
No, I'm kidding. Well, there's one down.
No, I'll take it. I will absolutely take it because normal Steve is an absolute wimp. There you go. Beat a 1.
A strength roll?
Yeah. See, you beat a 1.
With a 2.
So,
technically, you both failed your strength rolls. Technically, because you are supposed to succeed and still beat someone else. But
this is true.
I think more likely what's happening there is you're both just standing going, get out of the way, no, get out.
Jabbed him in the ribs.
Yeah, but you're both there as you're both in the way of each other.
He gets really panicky in the vehicle, I swear.
Scott goes charging down the corridor and he's just out of range from a melee attack.
No, I'm not, because my spear has reach 1.
Ooh, nice. That shut me up.
I go charging down there. Blah! Wild attack. Dabify.
I thought I fixed. I'm sure I fixed that last week. That's a hit.
Yeah. Trying to decide if I want to go for the raise.
Oh, you do. You really do. You know you do.
Nah. Nah, the wild attack I think will be enough. Okay, maybe not. I do want to Benny the damage. Just once. Oh, hey, I turned it into a 9, which is enough for the wounds. I mean, I'll take it.
Thank you for the Benny.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm afraid he parries with his desperately with his knife, and he will stab you back. I think he's not going to live. I think he's going to be his panicky issue, and he's going to step up to you, stab you back, or run at you screaming, going "Ah!" and hit you. Fortunately for him, unfortunately for you. Shaking you. And Cinder's up.
Whisper back to him. There's still one out there trying to kill stuff.
Yeah. Well, I cannot do anything with the gun because I don't want to hit Steve. I don't want to hit Scott. So let's see, what have we got? I will. Do I have to be in? No, range is smarts. Good. I will cast Smite on Scott's spear.
Go for it. Smite Scott's spear. There's a lot of S's.
And we're up against Snake Men.
I'll give you all pennies for that. Very good. I forgot to add the fourth S in. That's Smite cast
That should be
upon.
a Smite. Oh, I forgot to target him, but
I've got him
did it
targeted,
for
so
me?
I did. You could just apply the effect.
uh,
For some reason, oh, there it goes. I was having fun games. It wouldn't click, but I'll let you do it. If you want me to do it.
that's damage +2, right?
It is damage +2. Yes. Nicely done. Oh, and don't forget, if you have, it should be on if you put it on last week. I can't remember if I told you to put it on. Don't forget, if you check under options, under the first section per user, I think it's the very last option, second to last option.
Oh, yes.
Make sure cache experimental is turned on. Apparently, it will speed up combat tracker. Separate as it goes. Sully's up.
Hell, try not to get yourself hit. Worse than that, that could be really bad for the mind link, Scotty, says Sully, coming over, having a swig, and is then going to cast Relief on Scott.
Ooh.
Throw another PowerPoint in there. Cast Relief.
So that's one PowerPoint, and with a raise, that removes 2 statuses. So since you can remove Shaken, Distracted, or Vulnerable, we will remove Shaken and Vulnerable from Scott.
Okie dokie. Nice touch. I was trying. Yeah, nicely done. He goes. Jim Ball goes on hold.
Considering Scott's going on the 3 of spades, it's just as well we took Shaken and Vulnerable off him.
It is rather. Sully's going first.
Oh, heck. Gonna have to get involved, I guess. So Sully's gonna not run down, but he's just gonna kind of stroll down the corridor, and he's going to heft his battle axe while pontificating out loud just exactly what a battle axe can do to somebody when it's used in a destructive and generally nasty fashion, using his battle skill to describe things that he's seen as a test on the Snake Man.
Are you happy with a 4?
I think Sully's going to be happy with a 4.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sully's happy with it. He's not.
See, Sully was right to be happy with it.
Drat it, drat it, drat it, drat it, drat it. I
So
assume
we
you
will
were
make
distracted.
as he's already vulnerable, we will make him distracted. Yes.
I was just trying to get a Betty there, so I had a re-roll for the dim. Drat it, drat it, drat it.
And the snake man's like, "Oh shit, you have got a battle axe, haven't you? Oh shit."
Mm. Okie dokie. Well, he's gonna hit. He's gonna attack him. And fail miserably, but not crit fail. Normal Steve.
Normal Steve will move carefully around Tabitha and get as far away from her as he can without getting too close to the bad guys, and lob a bolt of pure radioactive energy in his general direction. Because I've already got elemental manipulation running. Oh, I need to get the -2 on because it's a ranged
You
attack.
do.
don't I?
It will be dramatically appropriate to hit an ally.
It would, wouldn't it? Unfortunately, I'm just going to hit him anyway. With a
Did you
ray.
see that they were both on ones until they rolled over?
I know.
That could have been really unpleasant.
And the snake cultist gets a really bad case of glows.
Okay.
You okay, Scotty?
All good.
So-
All good.
All the bad guys are no longer visible, so I'm gonna start moving this way and
Well,
check.
I'm
this
just
door.
gonna sorting out the. Well, you can't clear cards on specific individuals, if that makes sense. Okay. Okay, so Tabitha's moving up to that door there. Yep. Where does everyone else want to go?
I'll back up, Tabitha.
I'm not just moving to the door. I'm opening the door.
Normal Steve is going to stay where he is, kind of in the middle at the bottom of the stairs. Sully's going to put his battle axe in his sling and get his shotgun ready, and is going to back up Scott for whichever door Scott goes to.
Go for it. Because, of course, I can accept all your moves at once. You can all do your moves, is the point I've tried to make. And then I can accept the moves and we can see what happens. Okay, so if I hit accept all, everyone moves.
No, because I'd not quite let go of my mouse because I
Okay.
had 2 people to move.
That's okay. Right. So, so Tabitha opens the door to at the top of the map. Okay. A man dressed in the robe of a snakeskin screams a hissing curse as you enter, a long blade in each hand, dripping with some unknown liquid.
Found one.
And Scott, I assume you've tried opening the door down in front of you, and only to find it locked.
Oh, is it locked? Okay. I thought maybe my token was on it too much.
No. The door is actually locked. That is the point. That door is locked. So as you try and open it, Tabitha shouts, "Found one!"
And then Sully will tap Scott on the shoulder and say, "You want a hand with that?"
I presume we're going into combat rounds.
We are indeed. Sully, you're up.
Scott will step aside, or at least try to.
Okay. Sully
fine.
is
Yeah,
going
it's
to.
okay.
Sully would like to blow the lock off. As in, shoot at where the lock is, and then kick the door open.
Okay.
Okay.
Does that suffer the -2 penalty for darkness? Because if it does, Sully will aim for this round instead.
Now that's fine. It's probably easier to knock the door down, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's trying to look cool, you know.
Bad enough.
And because he's fatigued, he actually misses somehow. He misses the door.
Right? No, you don't. You just shoot the lock, and unlike Hollywood, it's very hard to actually break a lock just by shooting it. So you shoot the lock, and it doesn't have any real effect.
Indeed.
Lucky it don't ricochet and blast you away, but that's all right.
Indeed. And Cinder is up next.
I would like to maintain the protection because for some reason it looks like the protection has come off.
Technically, it should have done already. I just because you spent time upstairs after the fight, so I deliberately let it die off.
Oh, okay. Well, I would like to recast that then.
Okie dokie. I assume you want to target all friendly units like so.
Yes.
Okay, and your smarts is D8. So in theory, if you move halfway down that corridor, you can do it on everyone.
I got
So, in
this,
other
Cinda.
words- I'll move back to
Yeah,
there.
if you move at least 3 inches south, yeah.
Yeah, that's what
There
I
you go.
did.
See, yeah. See now you can see everyone's in range. That's the nice. I do prefer the new arrows. I have to say they're more like the classic arrows, which I always prefer to the all Unity arrow.
All right.
It's cleaner. That is a successful casting of protection on everyone.
Not quite as good as the last time, but hey, it'll do.
It'll do. Good job. It's a signed copy of that book, isn't
Yes,
it?
it certainly is. Okay, so there is, I guess, my, oh, and then if I do that, I can then move back another 3 back to there. Right?
That's correct.
So that's what I'll do.
Okay, you move into the middle so you can hit everyone, and you basically cast protection upon all of them.
Yes.
No problem at all.
Oh, take off the PowerPoint. 1, 2, 5.
That was it. Yes. Yeah. Basically, it's like I don't know actually what the trapeze are meant to be, but why not? Let's have some fun with that. So, sort of ethereal supermodels sort of appear and drape clothes around each of the characters before fading away. Because you get that power from Vogue.
Yes.
Okay, Scott, you're up. Sully just shot at the lock, and basically there's a loud ping, and you both duck as the bullet ricochets over behind you, over you.
Yeah. You know what? I think I'm just gonna kick the door.
Go for it.
Fighting. I successfully kick the door.
You do make a strength damage roll. Oh, that's very good. If only if only it was deflection, we could all strike the pose when shot at. Like it. Anyway, yeah, okay. I'm gonna say that works. So unlock the door, kick it open. Okay. Where's the? Oh, there. 4 sets of heavy ropes are attached to handcuffs, three of which hold frightened women. Ooh, okay. There's 3 frightened women in here. Only put enough chains up on the wall for 1. Okay. Okay. Right. This is. Let's create NPC. Prisoners. So they got 66666 because it's nice and easy to do it that way. Pace of 5 because bad way. Parry of 2 because fighting. Toughness of 5 because and I don't think they've got any skills we worry about. And then on assets. Why have I only got a male prisoner? Oh well, that'll have to do. Better than nothing. And if I do that, and the neutral, that, come down to here, there, not wild, on there, on there. There we go. Okay. This door here bursts open. That's all that seems to happen. That door there bursts open. Okay. Yep. So
yeah, so I kick the door open. Do I recognize any of these prisoners?
Oh, good point, actually. Oh, do we? Yeah, you do. That off. Oh, one of them just vanished. That's helpful. You recognise that one?
Okay, that's what I thought. So I'm going to come in here and start trying to untie / whatever. Yeah, unhook her.
Okie dokie. Tabitha's next.
And Cindy hears me singing under my breath, "Kill the snake man, kill the snake man."
It's Scott that's got the spear and magic helmet.
Oh, damn!
Oh no! Bowstring snap.
I dropped my bow, cursing.
Well, no,
He's
you
up.
drop your bow stave. There's a difference.
And I step off to the side. Get him, Cinda!
Oh,
Right. Normal Steve
Yes.
heard the door burst open. So we'll go to the other side of the hallway. And seeing that guy, we'll make use of his elemental manipulation again and throw another bolt of radioactive gribbliness in that guy's general direction. Boom.
yeah. I don't think I'm going to waste my Benny on that one.
And then Steve will continue to hobble down the hall a little further. Oh, hell, there's another one.
Cult leader. What does the cult leader do? Righty.
Hello.
I don't know if this works. It does. Yeah, that's what it's got. Okie dokie. Tabitha did request a move, so the cult leader comes screaming out, gets to there. Attacks Cinder.
Now, clearly, Tabitha has got some kind of klutz field around her, because as he runs out and attacks Cinder,
Oh, Dratto,
something
Dratty,
bad
Dratty.
happens.
Critical failure. Well, I think obviously he trips over. What actually happens is he gets through the door. His robes get caught on the door frame, leaving him distracted. They get snagged as he's coming out, and now he's just desperately trying to pull at it. But it's actually not distracted. It's making him vulnerable. Because he's pulling on, he's more focused on trying to basically unhook his robes from the nail on the thingy than trying to get free. Okay, prisoners aren't doing anything. Okay, a snake man attempts to attack. He's actually going to go past there and then attack you. But you parry with your staff effectively, and therefore he doesn't get to hurt you. His buddy then comes along. Tries again. Alas, with two of them ganging up on you, you find it difficult to move your staff quick enough between them, and you feel very you breathe with a sigh of relief as the knife just snags upon your robes, causing you no damage.
Do you know how long it takes to get a purple robe like this? Ah!
No, I would say that. New round begins with. Oh no, not new round. What did it say? New round. Why did it suddenly jump to Cinder after starting a new round when it should be up on Tabitha? Weird.
Well, that's because I'd like to play this card.
Inspiration. Okie dokie. Tabitha's up.
Having broken my bowstring, I pull out my machete and I charge this guy.
Okie dokie.
And I still get the I really hate these guys bonus, right?
No.
Why not?
One, it's a different combat, and two, he's not an extra.
Oh, I'm gonna Benny that one time.
Pennies for me, thank you.
Yeah, that ain't happening. And then I duck behind Cinda. Get him, Cinda.
Yes. Set this up, and now of course I'm going to have to fiddle. Undo that. Do that. Oh, because he's got conviction on still. He catches you with one of his blades as you back off. It doesn't break the skin. It obviously just basically cuts across your clothing, and fortunately you escape unharmed. Normal Steve, you're up.
Okay, so normal Steve is not usually used to being in combat like this. It's not a good place for him to be. But he's stuck here anyway, so we're going to be stupid and multi-action. Since I've got elemental manipulation going already, I'm going to drop my staff. No, I'm not going to drop my staff. I think I'm going to use my staff to do a touch attack into the one to the south of me, and my hand to press on the chest of the one in front of me to do touch attacks on each of them to release the power of my molecular manipulation and irradiate their insides.
Okay.
So, where are you, elemental manipulation? Molecular manipulation. So we'll start with that one. Now that should be against his parry.
It was.
Good.
It is, yep. Ah, yes, the classic microwave hands.
Indeed. Obviously, this cultist is possibly already a mutant because it doesn't seem to do anything to him.
Either that, or he's wearing a Faraday cage.
Maybe he's got lead-lined underwear. Oh, I've got another Benny. I'll use it. Oh, obviously your power's on the fritz. That's actually what happens.
Yeah. Oh hell! Scotty, Sully, help!
Scott's up. You have actually. I should have made you get an athletics roll last time. Did you see the Benny's flowing? I said no. I didn't see the Benny's flowing. Sorry. There you go, Mister. Benny's from Mister Jim Borg.
Thank you, Jim Borg.
Yeah. Oh, right. 3 raises. Yeah, you actually released all the knots. Yeah, you released min-max last round on a 12. I forgot to make you do the athletics roll. So you already got min-max released.
Okay.
She looks up, sort of goes, "Don't help your friends. I'll free the other 2."
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Yeah, do that.
Someone needs to
play the adventure card and kiss her first.
Okay, Scott will dart out here.
Okay.
No, I'll play that adventure card later. We've got to get things resolved first. She would be upset with me otherwise.
Okay.
Someone needs to. I need to free up Sully.
You do. Make sure it's Sully this time, not Cinder.
Oh wow! Hit with a raise on Snake Man Cultist number 2.
Really? No, we.
You do like getting shakens, don't you?
I've got to re-roll that. I just 2 1s. There we go. That's better.
That's just unfair. You give me the penny, so I'm happy, and then you roll so well, it's not even worth spending a penny on.
Thanks.
See, it would have been a waste of a penny.
Yeah, we just got to remember you have one still.
Oh, the cult leader's up. Okay, the cult leader finally unsnags his robes from that nail on the door frame and advances on Cinder. In fact, actually, I think he's going to advance to there because really attack both of you. hitting both of you with raises.
Yeah, I can't do anything about it this time, guys.
Oh! Ow! Ow! That is a really nasty stab right on Cinder. Tabitha dodges at the last second, but Cinder, I'm afraid, catches the blade fully on.
Considering what Tabitha did last round, was just back off behind Cinder and push Cinder at him, saying, "You get him, Cinder."
He pushed Cinder onto the blade.
Mm.
A soak roll of 4 will keep you alive, but you'll take 3 wounds.
Well, I'll try to Betty that once.
Go for it.
Yeah, doesn't do any better.
Okay, and now I'm afraid you get to make another vigor check.
Oh, well, let me guess. Fall down and
The crap on
die.
the blade.
Which you see you make even with 3 wounds. Yep. Fortunately, he looks a bit shocked as he grins evilly as he stabs you, and then looks a bit shocked after you don't succumb to the poison. I did earlier today. Yes. Why? Okie dokie. I bought more dice, and so I did an update earlier. Cult leader, we'll leave it at that, and we'll move on to Snake Man Cultist, who basically see his boss is up there. So he wildly attacks normal Steve. Really? Really?
Clang!
Really, really lightly. Left tap.
And even after spending a penny, it still doesn't do anything. That magical protection, that supermodel appears and blocks the blow. Cinder, I'm afraid you remain shaken and bleeding profusely. You can spend a penny if you want to unshake.
Penny to remove the shaken.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Since we're now a couple of players down, it's safe to say, well, just as well the GM didn't use that Benny that he saved to maintain the conviction on the leader.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And I will
did forget
spend
to.
I will spend one of my convictions. And well, he just pissed me off. So I think I'm going to try my new gun. And I'm going to stick my gun in his face. He's right there. And I'm going to give
could
him
be the
both
problem.
barrels. Pardon?
That's the problem. The scatter gun's larger than a pistol, which means you can't use it in melee.
Oh.
Because the idea is it's too long. It's it's too long and cumbersome, so they can just sort of avoid the edge of the barrel. I'm afraid.
The scattergun is a sword off.
Is it? Oh, it is a sword off. I apologise. Yes, then you can. Shutting up.
All right. I'm going to stick that gun in his face and give him both barrels.
Go for it. I forgot it was the shorn off. I apologise.
So it looks like I hit him with one.
It does look. Yes, you did hit him with one. Yes. It's a very loud bang there. Interesting. Oh no, you shot. It's right, 6 on him against. Oh no! Actually, a 6 will miss because he's got a parry of 7.
Oh. Well, in that case, then I will have to bury that.
Go for it. Sorry.
I'm just too hurt.
You are, I'm
to
afraid.
be useful. I should have healed myself instead. Oh well.
Sorry.
It's all right. We'll leave it there. It is what it is.
And Sully is next.
Hey, is there any important facts I need to know other than that guy's bad and we're rescuing someone?
Well, min-max and should be 2 other prisoners in there, but one of them keeps disappearing, so there should still be 2 people tied up, but one of them's vanished for some reason.
One of them is the girl that Scotty has a crush on, so he's already
Okay.
untied her.
So there's 2. The token looks, the token does appear to be a bit on the masculine side and a bit medieval looking, but they are 2 more female prisoners.
Oh, we all need to
Come
make
on.
smarts checks
Hang on a moment. If that's right.
because we're
Oh.
we're mind linked.
Oh, hang on a moment. There's something wrong. I'm supposed to have 2 fatigue, not 1, and I'm going to bury that anyway.
You should only have 1 fatigue. It doesn't stack. You get it back at the end of every day when you go to bed.
Oh, okay.
Point number 1. Point number 2, you have ranged attacks in this flickering light corridor, I'm afraid, have a -2 penalty due to the fact the light's flickering annoyingly and shadows was aiming to be a bit off.
Okay.
And when Cinder took those wounds, we all needed to test to see if we get shaken because we are mind linked.
It's a good point, actually. If we're mind linked and somebody got injured, yes. That's spirit. I'll do that first,
I think that would do it.
which I'm fine.
I did it wrong.
I'll still
Ignore that.
spend the penny on the what's it though, but this time I'll put the -2 in.
Was that? It doesn't matter.
Again.
Smarts or spirit, they're both D8s for me.
Yeah. And Tabitha will need one as well to see if she's shaken by the feedback of the pain from Cinder.
Smarts or spirit?
Tilly failed at that. She'll move a bit closer, nonetheless.
Mind link. Smart
Right.
roll be shaken. Obviously,
The
Cinder
horrors
doesn't.
I've seen, nothing shakes me.
So looking at that, you had a successful casting.
He utterly failed to do anything as far as hurting him is concerned.
I'd say. But actually, the power doesn't actually go off on a 3, so therefore it only costs you a power point. Full amount.
It still gives me a power point if power doesn't work.
1 for a failed cast.
I'll pay that now. I was about to do that, but you did it, which is all cool because I was being lame.
No, it's okay. I oh dear. That's a shame. I don't get bennies for that. But the bad guy's got better. The bad guy fighting you 3, 2 of you, and just failed to have his heart explode. Has got a benny, a joker, I should say. Does anyone wish to move up the tracker? I'm looking at the cards. It's probably not worth it, is it?
No.
Okay, right. I think we're going to have a bit of fun here with this snake man. I think he's going to just basically go. Oh, actually, he'll go wild as well because he's already vulnerable. Both is watching. He's feeling very self-conscious. Multi-action. Therefore, missing both of you. But I do have. Oh no, he hit Scott, which I won't re-roll then. Save my Benny for the damage. That's a wound on Scott. as he frantically swings his blade around in desperate attempts to stab someone. Sure. Oh, I only just read that and got it. Oh, that's so good, Jim Borg. I'm pretending you're here and giving everyone a penny for that one. Jiminy put when Cinder was trying to use the sawed-off shotgun, he put a comment that I've only just noticed, or rather reread and realised what he said. He put, "It's shorn off the dead."
Oh.
And it made me smile, so you all got bennies. In the meantime, Scott takes a wound. Unless you want to spend the penny I just gave you. Right,
So
let me get this.
smarts roll.
Hold on, let me see if I can remember how to do this. It's challenge. I can't remember to do these new tests. Challenge smart shaken. Let's try that. I'm not sure if that will work. No, that didn't work. I can't remember how to do these new bloody effects. Because if I could, it'd be really good. But anyway, everyone just gets to make a smarts check. Apart from Scott.
Oh, right. Okay.
Normal Steve is okay. Sully is okay. Cinder fails and is shaken. It's the feedback of being binding to someone takes a wound. Cinder's shaken. Okay.
Good.
And normal Steve is up.
Steve will pay the PowerPoint to maintain the elemental manipulation.
If I start a flash, that'll give you some of the terminology. Because I put it in the last adventure.
And we'll again do a touch attack on this chap, but in this time, instead of trying to channel it through his staff, as he clearly deflected the blade away from him and into Scott, he'll then grab him by the neck and push the radiation into this guy's body directly. So we've got a touch attack. That will do.
That's the one. Right. Sound sets. In cap. Acetated. Edit that. Get rid of the Goblin Wilhelm scream. And put in the right one. There we go. Huzzah. Bugging me for a while, that. I did an update and I updated it the wrong way around. 2 wounds on the Snake Man cultist. He's got a Joker bonus. It'd be silly not to spend a penny on that. This one's definitely a mutant. He obviously absorbs the energy and makes himself more efficient.
And Steve shouts as this happens, and his sunglasses fall off, and you can see that the green flames that he has for his eyes are blazing brighter than ever before.
See them too well there. Yes. Good stuff. Oh, it's the cult leader. Okay. He's vicious. The wound on Cinder. Just notice his knife damage is wrong, but I'll fix that. As in, it's not doing enough. It should be strength plus D4, but I've only just noticed that. So from next round, I'll start doing the full damage. Okay. Tabitha got hit with a... Tabitha got hit with a raise. Okay. I think it's time. I think I haven't been evil enough, so I'm going to... Oh, no, that isn't what I was trying to do, so let's ignore that. I need to assume that Cinder wants to attempt to soak the last wound or be incapacitated.
That is correct.
Go for it. Or I can hit the soak button for you.
Where am I? That didn't do it.
It didn't do it. Cinder collapses to the floor. And, okay. We get a roll on the injury table. Fortunately, you had a very good roll on the do I die table. Okay. You have broken something. Broken agility. I've never worked out how that actually works. A broken agility, how you break your agility, but we won't worry about it.
Well, if you've cracked a rib, there's a lot of things you can't do
I
quickly.
agree. Yes. No, that makes I accept that. I like that logic. I completely get where you're coming from there. I think the problem is broken things take a long time to heal, and obviously without magic, it's like, oh yeah, which is the whole point. Okay, well, Tabitha was shaken.
Didn't even get started with collarbones. Do we need to make a smarts roll now?
Everyone gets. Oh yes, hang on a second. Let's see if I can remember how to do the challenge. Well, you can make the rolls anyway. I trust you lot. I just want to see if I can remember how to do them. I made a story. Stories are now under world. Move them. Shadows of the Lost Land. The Land of Fire. Cross the Lava Flows. There we go. I do. Okay, that. Scott remains. Scott doesn't recover from being shaken. Sully's okay. Everyone's okay. So let me just be smart. Check. Challenge check. Smarts. And then in brackets. Shaken. I get the impression I'm going to need this a fair bit. So I think you're reading mine.
Yeah.
Often. So if I do that, I just drag that down. 3. I won't hit it this time. Okay.
I'm sure you'll get a chance in about 5 minutes' time.
Okay, Scott, I'm afraid you're still shaken. Do you wish to spend a penny to unshake?
As much as I would like to,
Otis getting
no,
low
I
on
think I
bennies.
will
Does
just go
someone think
ahead
I
and
should give him
stay
some?
shook.
Okie dokie.
I will, however, slide over a little bit so that if he wants to, Sully can get in here.
Seems sensible. And Sully, you're actually up next.
Excellent. Well, now I can get in nice and close. I think I'm going to step in and kick him in the nuts. Or words to, or actions to that effect.
Okie dokie. Well, are you absolutely doing that? Because that would be a... Oh, doesn't matter.
Oh dear. Step in, slip on the blood and land on my arse.
Well, that's the second one today.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what I'm going to have you do. You literally you trip over the body of the other snake man, and land flat on your back.
Oh.
Tabitha unshakes.
And I look at Cinder crumpled at my feet and go, "Oh, you shouldn't have done that." And I'm going to spend a conviction.
That's a hit with a raise.
He's a wild card, so one isn't going to kill him. I'm going to Benny at one time.
Be my guest.
Oh, I know you want me to.
Setting.
Damn it. Okay, well, that's good enough.
Odd choices. Well, the GM and wildcards don't get benefits. Yeah, I default. Invertedly cheated earlier. I thought that was the case. So I shall take away his bennies. I inadvertently gave him. He has no bennies of his own. Okay. I'm afraid he parries your attacks. She cinders out the fight. Pull Cinder on to hold. That's a new round. Sully, it looks like he's going first. Then the Snake Man cultist, then Tabitha, then Scott, then Normal Steve, and then the cult leader. So there we go. Unless anyone wants to... Snake Man cultist on the... I don't think anyone's going to try and manipulate those because the cultman on the Queen of Diamonds means you don't have much chance. If you want.
Okay, I'm going to get up onto one knee, and from that position, use me standing up to drive the battle axe up, hopefully again, between his legs or into his stomach or something in a nice upward sweeping action.
I like it. Go for it.
He's going to eviscerate him.
I like the
That's the
visual
idea.
image, I should say.
Hey, if you wild
to
attack
do
it,
better
it'll
than that,
cancel out the
I'm
-4
gonna-
for the cold shot.
I didn't do an actual call shot. I said or something like that. I was just
Indeed, yes. There was
really-
no call. There was no called shot called. So that's absolutely. Oh, look at that 6 stay.
Yay.
And another 6 on the damage roll. It's a wound. Hang on. That wasn't the raise damage. So that's actually 17 points of damage.
Wounds.
So 3 wounds. I will not
Okay.
soak that. Down he goes. Oh,
Excellent.
not that you guys didn't get a chance because we hit into combat. So I'll just give you the description of this room as because the 3 of you could see it as you're going by. A canvas bath rests near the back wall, and a table with several old bottles of half-used perfume stand near it. Several towels, brushes, and sealed bottles of paint are arranged on.
Okay.
I've
Took me
completely
half my
forgotten that.
movement to get up, didn't it?
2 inches.
2 inches.
2
Movement
inches.
to get up.
So they're in trouble up there. So 3. Okay.
Could do to retcon what's been going on. Okay. Don't worry about the requesting interrupts. That's me just taking people off hold. I should have taken off hold before. Okay, that's a hit upon the cult leader. That's a lot of damage. 1 came in. I've got 4 bennies. I'm afraid I'm going to spend 1.
And I'm screaming to him, Cinder needs help! While I'm
I'm
trying to
coming.
Scott recovers from being shaken.
You know, I misheard that as God recovers.
Didn't think I mispronounced it that badly, did I?
No, it's probably in my ears. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay, Scott will dart up here past Sully,
Mhm.
and we're gonna shoot at this guy.
Don't forget the -2.
Oh yes, I know.
Give the GM a Benny flow. I'll just give them to the players. I'll get them soon enough. Because you give myself a Benny, it's 1 Benny. If I give the players a Benny, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Bennies I'm going to get. Eventually. Normal Steve. I didn't see what happened there.
Yeah, I just went bang and missed, and I'm just
Yes,
kinda
you
trying
did,
to
yep.
freak him out a little bit.
Yep. Fortunately, because of your positioning, it's not dramatically appropriate for you to shoot anyone nearby.
Which
So
is
normal
why I
Steve
positioned
is
that way.
normal Steve will move up next to Scott
Okay.
and is going to reach out his hand towards the snake cultist and say, "Oh heck, this is gonna hurt me more than it." No, it really isn't actually.
Now that would be
And
grossly
he is going
unfair.
to
But thank you for the
throw
nice idea.
a neutron blast at him.
Oh no! Like the blood, let the body bennies flow, says Old Orc. So let's give more bennies to the players. Okay, and you just did a Necron blast to get in the -2, but it doesn't matter because you still hit on a
Thank
16.
Yep.
And that's 2 wounds, and I'm going to spend
Hey!
Yes.
Okay, well that's annoying, isn't it?
Not for us.
That's awesome.
Die, you
2 wounds upon the cult leader.
die.
Who unfortunately unshakes.
Unfortunately, he does. He moves to there.
Effectively giving all of us a gang up bonus.
Technically, yes, but he's arrogant or desperate. I haven't decided which. Hit
Probably both.
on Tabitha, miss on normal Steve. Okay, well, that's a hit on Tabitha. He just wants to get the guy that hurt him, but fails miserably. But does cause 2 wounds upon Tabitha. No, he doesn't. But I do get a Benny,
No,
so
he
I'm...
cut through my sleeve. Damn it! Oh, I carry needle and thread. That's fine.
Okay. The 2 female prisoners start running down the corridor. They seem a little shaken, a bit scared and concerned. Axe just pushes past them all. As goes past the 2 cultist bodies, stops, grabs one of the grabs both the knives. Carries on Carries on moving down the corridor. But that. I do. Uh, and I can't remember what how offhand works. Yeah, spear. Oh, I forgot the. Yeah, that's what I forgot. So close. There we go. That's better. Righty-ho. Okay. So Max catches up, picks up a couple of knives, catches up, and says to Sully, "They say that her friend was taken away earlier today. She must still be somewhere in the complex." And that's all.
Nod.
That's all that. And Scott gets a Joker. She had choices.
Okay, I'm going to poke this guy with my stick.
Go for it.
Suggestive pause in that sentence.
I wasn't going there.
Can't help it. I'm just that dirty minded.
You know, so
They're
was
part of the
I,
psycho
but I
training.
Yeah.
Keep trying to keep in mind we have a G-rated audience, possibly.
I didn't
Oh,
directly say anything.
I never. I have never marked any of my live action my streaming sessions of role playing games child friendly. That doesn't mean they're not. It's just it's live. You never know
Not
what someone
guaranteeing
does.
anything. That's true.
Hit River Rays. Hit River Rays.
The stream might be child friendly, but the players aren't.
Well, as much as I hate to give it to you, because you're probably going to use it to try and soak, let's... Yeah, no real difference. No difference at all.
Actually, doesn't you have smite on that spear? Did I not cast smite on that? Or did that
Yeah, it's
go
on
away
there.
when I fell down?
I thought it was on there.
Maybe it expired. Maybe it expired. You know what probably happened? It expired after you were incapacitated, so you couldn't maintain it.
Right. Oh well.
Because I know you put it. I know you put it on, but I think that's the problem. You've gone down,
Yes.
so you couldn't maintain it. I'm afraid. Yeah, bonus is definitely helpful there, as you do catch the cult leader. I'm gonna spend all my bennies here.
I'm gonna spend one penny.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, no difference.
Right, not. Okay. That's a hit on Scott.
Maybe Scott's turn to go down.
I'm going to spend a penny on that. He's surrounded. He has got to put you guys down. Few wounds on Scott, I'm afraid.
Oh dear.
This guy's nasty.
Well, it won't drop me.
No.
But I'm already in sad shape, so... oh, but I do have the Joker bonus, don't I? So let's go ahead and...
You do have the Joker bonus.
End up with. Yeah, I'll take that. That's fine.
The party is very beat up today.
Yeah, smart checks all around again.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hold up. Let's see if it works this time. No. Damn it. What did I do wrong this time? Oh, go on and do it manually. It's just the problem with doing it manually is because of all the targeting it kicks off.
No, I'm
Oh,
unconscious. I guess I don't have to make it.
You don't.
I failed.
Sully's shaken.
Sully
Oh,
is shaken.
Yeah, I'm shaking.
Oh, look. It actually worked on normal Steve. Test 4 versus Smart's roll. So it was...
No, because I've got the cult leader targeted, I think.
Ah, right. Okay. Oh, wish I could work out. I thought I had that. I thought I'd cracked that there. Slash challenge check. Slash challenge check smarts. Bacon. That really didn't work. Maybe it needs to have a space in it. Challenge. Oh, probably no capital C. That might help. No, it's not working. Oh well, I give up. I try as I might. I haven't worked out how these new bloody things work. These new checks and effects. They're doing me headed. Normal Steve, you're up, sir.
Oh, this new
Okay.
fungal technology.
Normal Steve. Would you allow a wild attack on a touch attack for a power? GM.
Logically, there's no reason why not, is it? Because the whole idea of a wild attack is you're foregoing attempts at defending yourself to get the attack, aren't you?
Yeah. So normal Steve is going to go all Obi-Wan Kenobi at the end of Star Wars: A New Hope, and he's going to hold his staff in front of him, and he's going to close his eyes and say, "I need to end this," and then reach out with his hand to press it against the cult leader's chest and release all the power of the glow into him.
Oh.
Do I hear
Now,
an ooh coming?
You might be. And then I got a touch attack, and I need to put on a wild attack.
Nobody really wants to be close when the Doomsayer gets touchy-feely.
Exactly. And because it's a power and it won't apply the gang up bonus, I need to add the +2 gang up bonus as well.
Do you get gang up bonus on touch attacks?
Yeah, because it's effectively a melee attack.
Fair enough. No, I must admit, I've never thought about it. That's why I was thinking. It was very much one of those
Only
think
plus
out loud
one,
questions.
Scott is shaken.
Even though you're shaken, you still provide gang up bonus. It's if you're incapacitated, you don't. You can't
I've been doing it
stop
wrong.
people from backing off. You can't stop people from backing off, but you're still a potential threat. Therefore, you give gang up bonus. As far as I can remember.
Oh, well. 3 wounds, that's quite a lot, isn't it?
That was kind of the idea.
Stunned. A additional adjacent foe who isn't stunned adds +1 to the attacker. So obviously incapacitated as well. But yeah, you've got to be stunned to not.
But shaken, you still give gang up bonus.
Yeah, well, exactly. That's the point I was making there. I remember there was a definitive effect that it mentioned, but I couldn't remember which definitive effect it was.
How dare you so-called free!
He's soaked 4 if in fact.
About 5. Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Bask in the glow, he says.
And Sully doesn't unshake.
I think I might have to spend a penny to unshake. He's going to be
You
like
got
that.
7 of them. You
Exactly.
got 7
So
of them.
just tried. Let me try that again. Okay. No. Now I'm not shaking anymore. Don't. What am I going to do with it?
Rip his heart out.
Rip his arm and hit
Alrighty.
him with the wet end.
I think he said heart, not arm, but you know, I could still hit him with the wet end. The heart is pretty much every end. Okay, there you go then. It's at -2 in this corridor because of lighting.
If it's ranged, yes.
Unless I can get close enough to hit him on a corner attack next to Scott. But that's your call of whether or not I can squeeze through a hand through that gap. With that particular attack, I literally just need to target him with it.
You get to there, can't you?
Yeah. Just if you were letting that gap be big enough, then I'll do it.
Well,
Right
at the end of the day, don't forget, I mean, those are 6-foot squares, as it were, so technically...
Oh, I am
you
pennying that. That's better.
I just realised
Get
what
his arse out.
I've just realised what I've been doing wrong. Sorry, ignore that. I've just realised what's wrong.
All
There.
dying.
No, with my challenge, it's the most simple of things. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll just check it. So basically, I forgot to put a colon in. That's all it was. I was missing the colon after
Oh.
smarts. So yeah,
Ah.
just in case. Oh, it's not going to do it now. So if I was missing out that colon after the word smarts and before I opened the curly brackets. That's all it was. That's why I couldn't make it work. Check the compliments page.
I just tried to rip
Okey-dokey.
his heart out and caused a wound.
You did indeed, and I've got 4 bennies. Which means I fail. He cries out in pain and clutches at his chest, but his heart stays in there.
Hey, giving him heartburn.
Indeed.
Oop, just. That's right. Shut up now. Carry on.
So basically, in an interesting act of wall running and scampering, Midbax literally scrabbles round, runs at the wall, gets out, runs over the top of Steve, lands, and basically, like a certain other young female character in Game of Thrones, so suddenly appears right in front of the bad guy and probably just wins the day with it single-handedly. With what? Oh, not like that though.
Or doesn't.
Or doesn't. Fortunately, they weren't critical failures. In fact, actually, I shouldn't have done that way. So I will re-roll. Okay, and miss, but it does give you a gang up bonus. I thought that was just going to be just like old Aria in the Frost King. It went wrong. There you go. That one actually gets up the stairs. And I can actually delete the token. And end the turn. Right, it's going very long for poor Cinder lying unconscious on the floor. Sorry about that. Sully, you're up.
All right.
Try harder. I will have your heart. I will have your heart. Looks action. Give me your heart.
Ooh, there was an ooh in there.
There we go. That's just to add on, which means it re-rolls. I'm adding 9 to the 3 I rolled.
That's hit with a
That's gonna-
raise.
That's a hit with a raise.
My
This
train
is parry
froze.
7.
Oh, that's a 9. Why is a hit with a raise on a parry of 7?
Because it's a total of 12.
Oh, fair enough.
Squeeze the juice out of his heart and drop it on his corpse.
Okie dokie. The other prisoner will obviously run away with a nod back.
Because we're more psychopathic than the captors.
Steve will hobble over to Cinder, and unless somebody stops him, will start performing first aid.
I will come and help you rather than stop you.
Scott
just-
will, in spite
Yeah,
of
if
his
anyone had
wounds and
magical
bleeding,
healing, might have stepped in. But
What? Who has?
anyone that could do magical healing that would be quicker might have stepped in. But
Scott
Can't
will
do
step
magical
over
healing on
to
anyone but me.
Min-Max and kind of look her up and down. Are you okay? They didn't hurt you, did they?
I will use the first aid herbs. Give a +1 to the healing roll.
so that's a 7.
We've got 10
And I-
minutes. We've
and I
got 10
will
minutes.
assist.
We've got 10 minutes. We've got 10 minutes of role play while we've got 10 minutes of role play while Steve patches up Cinder here.
There you go. That with my +1 and the herbs, that becomes a raise.
Okie dokie. To answer your question, basically, Min-Max goes, they didn't hurt me, but they did kill me dad. She kicks the cult leader a few more times.
Your dad?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't think
yeah.
your pop was here with you.
We didn't. We saw his corpse.
They killed him when they took her.
Yeah,
Oh,
they killed
yeah.
they killed him and took her.
Yeah, we found his body. I'm really sorry that happened to you.
Cinder will have 1 wound left.
Well, once
Maybe
a
it
success
was-
removes the incapacitated, the raise gets 1 wound, doesn't it?
No.
I
Oh,
look at
okay.
Scott kind of side eye and I tell him, well, Min-Max, maybe you should start traveling with us. With your dad gone, you're gonna need, some.
He's already played the card.
He played
Yes.
the card. He played the card, but I played the role.
I know.
it
I
all
agree.
comes
I
together.
agree.
Just don't get in the car with Tabitha. There's something wrong about her.
I
She goes,
just recently acquired a motorcycle with a sidecar. I mean, you can ride with me if you want to.
can we fit my machine gun to it? She says.
I'm sure we can.
I think I mounted one to it before, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Trying to work out why I can't get admin Max to Scott's character sheet, and of course his character sheet is locked.
Why can't we unlock them anymore?
Oh, you can, but I forget.
How? How do we
Because,
used to have the ability to
There's a padlock
lock
at the
one.
top.
we
Not
can
there.
unlock
Yeah, it is.
them. It's just remembering it every single time you
I
have
can
to
see
do
mine.
something.
I don't have one. Normally do, but this week I don't. There's no padlock there.
Close
A
your character
red
sheet and
mark
open it
on the
again.
top of your sheet.
Right, I'll close it and reopen it. No, I know what you mean. It's not there.
I can see it. Well, if I unlock it, I think it unlocks it for you as well. But oh no, it doesn't.
Try it. My
Oh,
character
mine's
sheet's a little
gone.
bit
It was
broken.
locked. Now it's not.
So yeah, if I unlock it, yeah. So I unlock it. This should be locked again now, Cinder. So if I unlock
Yes, it
it, Yeah, so if I unlock it, your character sheet, like, okay, it would appear that the lock can be shared by the player and the GM, which is what I thought. So that's good. Okie dokie. I think I've got rid of everyone's right.
After 10 minutes of looking after Cinder, Steve will go over to Scott and say, "Excuse me, Scott, you've got red on you. Will you? Sorry, young lady, but I need to take him away and make sure he's not dead. Well,
Well,
he's gonna be dead.
make sure she's healthy first.
Yeah, obviously in the last 10 minutes you've been talking and checking her over, we'll say, certainly.
Checking her out.
Checking her out, yeah.
Look, you're a really bad patient, Scott. Will you just sit down, shut up, and let me put bandages on and stuff?"
I'll help again.
I'll wait
Fine.
till you've done your assistance roll.
That's not bad for assistance.
+2 assist on the healing.
Yeah.
Cinder's sort of recovering in the corner.
Well, gets him a wound back. Now, you just be careful. That could tear open again if you do too much, strenuous stuff or whatever.
Yeah, we're not going there. We played
Unless
Scott may have played the love interest, but that just means the card becomes your companion and follows you along. It doesn't necessarily mean anything else when people have the young hundreds.
Yeah, unless Cinder's gonna crack out her medical tome or whatever. We're gonna have to rest up for a while before you're gonna be okay.
Yeah. No, I will. Actually, I still have 2 fatigue on me, don't I?
You do, yeah. 2 fatigue and a wound.
All right. Well, yeah, we need to find Tiffany too. So I'm going to try a heal on myself and see if I can get that off. And then if I'm successful at that, then I'll have a better chance of.
Hey, young lady, will you? Oh, good God, damn. Will you just? Oh.
Was that on
Youth
you?
is-
Was that
Yeah,
on
that was
yourself?
on me.
Yeah, that's fine. I thought it was. So I just wanted to check.
They say youth is wasted on the young. It was damn well
Alright.
wasted on me.
And then the next action card or whatever, I'll well,
You can catch up with Scott and do another one if you want.
yeah, I will do that.
Okay, so that will bounce you off that wall right there, I'm afraid.
That will what?
Bumps you off the wall, apparently.
You've got to walk around the corners.
You've got to walk
through the
You've
door.
got to walk through the doors. You can catch Scott. That's not a problem. And fail to cast, but yeah, you fail to cast. So that will cost you a power point to fail, but or you can spend a penny. It's up to you which way you want to go. That's a heal on Scott. I'll put Tabitha there, and Sully there. Linbex is going to dive forward to there and then basically stop. I'm never good at making choices. And looks at the rest of you.
Well, then I suggest you don't open the door. You stand back, and you let one of us do it. Oh hell! I made a decision again, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Steve will open the door to the north.
Okay, Steve opens the door to the north. I can't see the pin. Oh, I obviously didn't put the pin on that door. Okay, so sorry. The hall now everyone's quiet. The hall is filled with a low hissing that echoes eerily from the chamber. And then,
Snakes.
Uh-huh.
Why did it have to be snakes?
and as you
It
open
might
the
not be,
door,
it might be gas.
you open the door to the north there, the door opens and rubble falls at your feet. The inside of this chamber having collapsed sometime.
Okay,
Which if you go,
looks like
oh, it's very dark in
Yeah.
there as well.
They get eaten by a grue.
If anyone's got illumination, you can see it. But there's lovely. I'll show you the map at the end.
I can turn on a torch. I think. No, I sold my torch.
That's better. Don't worry.
I sold my torch to get polyhedral dice.
Oh yeah.
I love that.
Okay, well, there's a door to the south, and if you want to position, you can do so. Or you can, if anyone wants to move into positions, you can do so.
Actually, before we get too far away, let me put up protections on everybody.
And I wasn't
Okay,
thinking
let
during
me-
the time that he was healing her, could I have restrung my bow?
You had 20 minutes, so you can certainly make a repair check. Yes. I
wasn't thinking about it at the time.
No, that's absolutely fine. No, I'm quite happy to let you retroactively. Okay, so after the first 10 minutes, it didn't do any good. You can try again if you want.
Yeah, because we were 20.
Okay, yep, your bow is repaired. That was a successful casting of protection. Is everyone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would technically cost you, well, 6 power points. If you want to include, yeah, I'm assuming you want to include min max, of course.
Yes.
You don't have to include. Okay.
Yeah, hey, she's part of the party.
Okay. Well. The door opens. It's a very dark room.
Okay, Steve is going to cast elemental manipulation on himself again. This time with the glow modifier, so that he glows and gives off a little bit of light to see by.
Okie dokie.
I think the trapping for that is that he's already got these radioactive fires for eyes that they do like the little torch beam type thing, but it's very short range.
Actually, I think they're programmed.
Looks like you had your ready, Brick.
And that's for the success this time. Where am I? There.
Oh, you'd already done it. Sorry. I was trying to be. Oh, crap. Double clicked. There we go.
The light doesn't seem. Is the light applied? Don't think it actually has.
It shows you having a light. Okay.
Yeah.
Effects. Let's give you a. Let's drop a candle on you.
Yeah. I don't know whether I thought a candle was light one. Maybe it's light two.
A candle is light one.
Is it? So the light one doesn't apply from that.
No. It's interesting because that's programmed into the rule set, isn't it?
Yeah. Is that a lot of? Is that no? That's not blood. It's cracks in the floor. Or maybe it's cracks in the floor with blood in.
It will be.
Okay, it's not
should
very
be
pleasant in here.
Upon entry into this room, you notice that, yeah, but you do the light. Although the room's very dark, you do happen to notice that at the opposite side of the room, the light is reflecting off a pair of reptilian eyes.
Eyes could be very important to that description.
I'm not sure if that's a danger noodle or a nope rope. I'm gonna have to get closer. Remind me,
well-
is it poisonous if it's bad when you eat it, and venomous if it's bad when it eats you?
Poisons if you eat it.
Okay. Well, it's got really big teeth.
A massive red-scaled serpent basically uncoils from the back of the chamber. It's obviously it's only when it reaches your light that happens as far as you're concerned. It's Yellow's eyes flashing in the gloom and white fangs glittering off your light.
Uh,
I bet this is what the snake men were worshipping.
If it's brightly coloured, it probably means it's poisonous. What colour is it?
Ow!
Bright red.
It's owl colored. Okay, no, that makes sense.
I need. Oh, hang on. I can do. I can. Oh no, it's too late. Yeah.
Well, I'm
let's
glad
just
we all are clear on that.
let's just say I need a vigor check from normal Steve.
Ow! I think it's poison.
Dear.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry, that's venom.
Okay.
Does it, Benny?
It probably does, but I need to work something out.
Okay.
Besides, he's got 8.
You're just annoyed I've not given you any yet. I've not needed to.
Okay. Are you spending a penny on
Good
this
time.
vigor check?
No, because I've done suck and spit before. It's time somebody did it for me.
Okie dokie. You take a wound
Mm-hmm.
as the lethal poison is injected into your body.
Well, I've managed the smarts roll, but everyone else is going to need to make one.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, hold up. I've got the effect.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was being like organised and shit.
It's okay. I'll just roll for you and then manually change yours. You got a 6. So you're
Fine then.
okay.
And I don't need to roll because I got wounded. I was the one that was wounded.
Exactly. So everyone else on your combat tracker, there should be the option to make a smarts roll now. Jimborg makes it even though he's not here.
And that.
Oh, Cinder's shaken.
No effect, so I still got the shaken roll, but anyway. I will work that out one day. But anyway, you nearly got there. It's actually doing the rolls at least now. I didn't mean to do that for that. Succeeded, so that's okay. So yeah, that's lethal poison on.
On me, it's already on there.
I know I just put it on, but I forgot to check the numbers. Okay. Okay. Sully is next.
Probably move more once I can see what I can see. To here.
Oh, okay. Actually, that's a very good point. Okay, that didn't work.
Trying to get us to make fear checks.
Give me a sec. I'll get there.
Wait.
Yeah. Okay. It's fear checks at -2. If you, once you see
No
the spot,
problem. I
once
can
you
just
see the
manually
snake.
put the -2 there.
I know. I just can't. I hate these bloody effects. None of them are working, Jiminy. They are not working.
I fail.
So do I.
So I'll roll on the fear table. Does that mean I need to do a +2 on the fear table?
You need to do a +2 on the fear table. Yeah.
What that does to me.
Okay. Sunny has a phobia of snakes.
Well, a logical phobia. Since when a phobia has been logical? That's fine.
Well, it's not. That is not what the. That is not what the. That is not what the thingy says. That worked. Thank you, Mr. Jibbity. Anyway, I'll leave those in there so you can roll them when it's on your turn. Okay, so
It doesn't affect me until the end of the combat anyway, so I'll carry on.
my guest.
If I finish my movement, I'll bolt it. I'll try to anyway.
So if I can see him, I have to roll. Is that the?
Once you see him, you could roll on the effect that's on the table for you already.
Okay, I'll do it now. You can accept my move whenever.
Sorry, I was updating your character sheet.
It's all right. Well, it doesn't apply until the end of the battle.
I know. I'm not turning it on, but I'm just getting it ready.
Oh, good Benny. Nice Benny. That Benny can.
Oh.
Balls.
14.
It's a tough
Oh,
bastard.
that's
A big tough bastard.
Thank you, Mr. Jim. I don't know what's up with the Confluence page. It's just rubbish in how it's been. I'm doing it as per the Confluence, and it wasn't working. Okay, now that's why
Can I move up that far? I can move past allies. So
you
I'm
can.
gonna step back a little bit.
Okay, you certainly move to there. And then you get to roll on the fear that's already programmed into your character sheet.
What do you mean what's programmed?
Sorry that I.
On your, if you look on the combat tracker,
I
there should be a
Sorry, I
fear
did it the
check
other
for you.
way.
It's okay.
I had it on my hotbar. I didn't realise you'd put it there until after I'd done it. Sorry.
It's okay. I can roll for you if you want. Oh, there you go. So at the moment you're failing, and you get to roll on the. I can apply it, and you get to roll on the fear table.
I'm gonna spend 1 penny.
Go for it. Just click the roll button again. Oh, I think you'll be okay this time round.
I think. It's not that I'm not scared of snakes. It's that I hate them so much I don't care.
Indeed.
Gosh, my rolls have been kind of awful today.
They have, but you do hit it. Oh, your bow's not broken anymore. You can update the text on your bow. Normal Steve.
Why did it have to be snakes? Says Steve.
Oh no. Now it's the poison that flows to counter that another round of Benny's flows, says Old Orc.
Thank you.
I've got so many Bennies for this fight.
Steve is wild attacking. with a touch attack. Because
Yeah.
he's somewhat delirious.
Now thinking that is a bit OP, but I said that yes, so I'll allow it today.
Well, I'd have missed it otherwise.
In Savage Worlds, a wild attack can be used with a touch attack, apparently.
Cool. Right, let's...
I mean, logically it makes sense, but at the same time, it's like, why do you get the +2 damage from a... You know what I mean? But you are going for the weak spot. That's the logic, isn't it? So
this time, well, this time you are going to get a Benny. But 3d8 damage +2 still doesn't beat 14. Well, that's crap, isn't it? Oh.
Scott's up.
I don't feel so good. Oh.
Don't forget your fear check.
I already made it. And I am vulnerable, so that's why I'm going to go ahead and wild attack.
Okie dokie. I didn't notice it had done it. That's fine.
Well, you said as soon as you could see it, so I...
Yes,
I
yeah.
hit
No,
it.
that's absolutely fine.
So-
That's fine. No, it's absolutely fine.
Hassan stab.
This fight lasts for hours. I don't know if I will.
Yeah, okay. So be it. She needs to make a fear check.
Yeah, I don't know why the effect didn't apply. The effect didn't apply to Max. I don't know why. So
Fear check. She ain't going in there.
no, that's a panicked, isn't it? Being an extra.
Yeah, she peeks her head around the corner and sees that snake and comes back over into this corner. Says, I ain't going in there.
Actually, it's going to be that way, isn't it? I believe that the next turn they cover, don't they? I think.
Standard rules, yes, they flee once and then recover.
Yeah. Brenda, you're up.
Okay. Ah. Well, I was gonna hope that everybody get out of there so I could throw a Molotov cocktail at them, but I can't do that now.
Well, you can. You
On
just
the
have
other
to be.
side of them.
You can be. You just
Pardon?
sort of aim it. You throw it over there, don't you? It's a small burst template.
Oh,
It's
okay. Well, I have to move up here first and make a
only
fear
that
check
big.
first.
It's only about that big. So if you get it good, you can throw it there and only hit it. Okay. So yeah, first things first. Do a spirit check at -2. For some reason, it seems to have. I did something and accidentally deleted it from you. So I deleted your. No, I haven't. So a 5 is 6. Hang on, a 7 is. Hang on, that's a 3. Your fatigue is there, so it's. So yeah, you. I'm afraid you fail unless you want to spend a penny. Let's see what happens to you. You're basically making a fear check at -4 because 2 points of fatigue and it's a very scary snake.
Oh, okay. Still a 5.
It is indeed. You've got a major phobia of snakes and and a major phobia of bunnies.
Again.
But we don't want to find a giant anaconda eating a bunny then.
Or a pet
Okay.
shop.
Just yes, because pet shops are like, mind you. Not sure bunny eating anacondas are any more or less likely.
Okay, but anyway, so yeah, you basically at the end of this fight, your brain will decide that snakes are very scary, and you won't want to be near them anymore. The point of the reason I'm saying it's an irrational phobia, it could be the world's smallest snake that's harmless, isn't it? And non-poisonous, and you still freak out. That's the irrationality of it.
Yeah, a garden snake across the room is still going to leave you freaking out.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or a baby snake in science class that they go to drop in your hands, and when it starts to drop, you pull your hands away and it falls on the floor. Is that pretty specific?
But anyway, you can still act. So I've sort of basically picked a zone for you. So technically, if I move the snake to there, that just for the effects of just because that means now you're I'm only moving the snakes there for the range effects.
Why am I there? I was there.
I don't know why you're back there. Okay, so you can throw
clear the doorway.
That's absolutely fine.
Sorry.
Did I set the attack to be thrown? I did. So you can now throw that Molotov cocktail. That's accurate. Because after modifications, that's still a 4. But it's medium range, so you needed a 6. Hang on, why is it saying you're encumbered?
Because I'm carrying too much crap.
That'll do
well, that would do it. What on earth have you picked up that? What have you picked up that put you over the weight limit? I wonder.
I don't know.
Oh, hang on. You know what it is. I'm going to be nice here. Still one over. Fine, isn't it? It's probably the Molotov cocktail that put you over. No, it's got a weight of 0. Oh well. Well, let's see what happens, and then you can decide if you want to spend a penny on it. It's going to go 4 o'clock. Let's move the snake back. Go 4 o'clock. It's going to just be out of range. Yeah, you're not going to hurt anyone with that, but that's fine. It's going to land over there. Or you can spend a penny and try and re-roll if you want. You'll need a 6.
Well, let's try once. Oh, hang on here a minute. Go to the right page. No, not going to happen. Oh, well.
It wasn't a crit fail, so you're okay on that score. Anyway, what I will do though. Effects. No, I don't want to go effects. I need to unlock it. Yeah. Did work. Just doesn't. Oh, it must be outside the room. Bounce off. Okay, so it would bounce off the wall and land there. There we go. Which obviously, then that really needs to be a bit more flamey colours. Let's do that like so. That and okay, and up again. And we can come up here and go. Oh, it's going to take. Oh, there we are. There we go. There to sort of give you so you know you've got the light and you've got the fire. How's that? Why not? Fire in the right place. I'll be bothered. It's close enough. There we go. Okay. New round begins with Scott going first.
Well, this thing is obviously very difficult to hit. So I think I'm probably going to have to go ahead and wild attack again. And in addition, I think it's time I did that. Let's poke this snake. Only just a hit, huh? Jeez Louise. Oh, come on. Mumble, mumble, mumble. Okay. That's it.
Min-Max stops panicking.
And Min-Max is going to walk back. She's a little ashamed about having run off like that. She doesn't want to call attention to herself.
You do. And Cinder's up next.
Oh, okay. Didn't I just go? Oh,
It's a new round.
New round. Okay. Well, I got one more of these.
Go for it. You won't. Logically, you won't be encumbered. Oh no, you will because they don't weigh anything.
Actually, don't know. Here.
You know what? I've just realised what it is. You can't put weapon. No, can't put weapon.
I can't what?
I know what you would do if you don't carry your Uzi 9mm and stow it in your backpack, for argument's sake. You're no longer encumbered.
Oh, there we go. So it was my gun that was doing it. All right. Well, let's try it one more time with this Molotov here.
Go for it.
And do the target on the snaky bit.
Yep. Go for it. You're all so beat up. That's the problem. Right. You might be lucky. Let's see where it goes. 2 o'clock. So let's put a small burst template on. Center point. Where's the center point gone? It's in the... Going 2 o'clock. Three inches. How do I roll 2 dice? Okay, so 3 inches. Bounce it off that wall there. Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? Hang on, no, it bounced back an inch. Ah, oh, just short. That's a shame.
And that's the last of the Molotovs. At a waste. The fatigue's what's doing it to me. -2 fatigue.
It is the fatigue that's nobbling you, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Tabitha.
Don't like this thing.
Inside the bloody.
Wow. I'm a Benny that one freaking time. That was worth a Benny.
It was worth a Benny. 2 wounds. Very nice. Mind you, I've got so many Bennies. And with that, the serpent dies.
I really don't like snakes.
Okay. Steve.
Um, can I spend a Benny to change the narrative?
What do you want to change the narrative to?
I want the place that I got bitten to be a bit of my body that I can reach with my mouth.
That's disturbing.
And then I'm going to suck and spit the poison. So Steve will slump against the wall and pull the robes up, showing the horrible pucker mark on his arm where he got bitten, and start sucking out the poison. And I'm hoping a 15 is enough to get rid of it.
It is indeed. So that gets rid of the lethal poison.
I'll come
Okay.
and see if I can heal your regular wound.
That'll take 10 minutes.
Well,
But
I
sure.
can
Well,
do
the
a
other
healing
people.
on it as long as I can
Oh.
get past the fatigue.
Oh, I can help you with your fatigue instead. I can cast relief on you to discount your fatigue, and then you can heal him.
That would be good.
Hopefully now everyone can see the map. There
There you go. For the next hour, your fatigue. Blimmin' heck! Where was that roll all night?
All right. Thank you.
Feel like you've had a shot of double espresso to the heart, I think.
Woohoo! Got rid of that hangover and everything else. All right. So how do I remove those 2 fatigues that are sitting there? There we go. Like that. All righty. We want powers, and we want to target.
I'm not seeing this Tiffany girl.
Anyone would like to make a notice check?
Well, I can make one while I'm being healed, I guess.
Thank you. First map I've ever made trying out Arkenforge.
There she is inside the snake.
Yeah, they does appear. The snake's body does appear to be a bit distended.
Well, let's cut it open then. Snakes swallow their prey whole. If it wasn't too long ago, she might not be dead.
Max says, "Oh, she went missing about 12 hours ago."
She might not be dead.
She might be really, really ugly.
You can cut the snake open if you want.
Yeah,
Oh,
do.
and
She will be very
with
dead,
the
but you can
healing, I
soak up.
can do remove
Okay.
poison, I believe. Yeah, I can neutralize poison or disease with an extra power point.
I think he's already nobbled the poison, so you're okay.
I wonder what would happen if somebody was swallowed by a snake and they died, but they became harrowed. I mean, what would that do to the snake?
It would
would
have a
probably
very bad day.
He would have a very bad day. But alas, Tiffany wasn't a wild card and therefore can't be harrowed. Okay, well, congratulations. You have rescued Min-Max and defeated the evil snake cult and rescued 2 other prisoners, and defeated the evil snake that they were all worshipping.
Go crawl off to the tower and go to sleep. And sleep for the next 8 hours and say, I'm sorry, guys. It doesn't look like we'll be leaving town in the morning after all.
You're on your own
Well-
schedule, aren't you?
Might I
can't drive,
suggest
but
we
I gotta sleep. I gotta have a long sleep.
guys,
Yeah.
it might be a little bit messy, but there are beds here, and it's free, and it'll give us time to clear out all the salvage and sell it in the morning.
And
Yeah.
it's reasonably secure.
Yeah.
I could go with that. I feel like I could just drop into a coma right about now.
It should also be pointed out it has an awful lot of... Actually, that's a very good point.
Has an
Okay.
awful lot of what?
Nothing to
Yeah,
worry
cut
about.
out.
I mean, is that a great big pile of ghost rock there?
No, it's not a great big pile of ghost rock. I'm afraid.
I mean, there's all that perfume, which may or may not actually be perfume and might be poison. There's an awful lot of snake meat that could quite easily be sold off for food.
Feeling like it's romancing the stone. We're going to start barbecuing the snake over all of a legal bricks of white
No
powder.
reason you can't. Okay, so you set up camp down there tonight. That means in the...
If nobody else
Right.
does, I'll check out the room full of half-used perfume.
Hmm.
And when he's not on shutdown, Jiminy's upstairs on guard.
I can't even remember where you guys got that. All that. Oh, it was poison, wasn't it? Fatiguing poison.
Mm.
Steaks, yum yum, says old orc. Okay, so okay. Yep, you can settle down for the night. Morning. Oh, I do believe. Got rid of everyone's fatigue.
Though Sully might get some more.
Yeah, I can roll for that. I think it's spirit, but I can't remember, so I'm just checking.
I can't remember which.
It's spirit.
Do Joe Rama, do Benny's
It
bite?
is.
If so, please award Benny's the Kickstarter more drama.
I actually get a good night's sleep. Hooray!
Okay.
It's the first time this game, I mean, at all, since I started.
Okay, well, in the morning you head back out. Obviously, Max. Right, so where's Sully's motorbike? Not Sully's motorbike, it's Scott's motorbike. It was Sully's motorbike, but it's now Scott's motorbike. Sully has a hoverbike. On the combat, and get rid of the auto shotgun. Actually, it's you can keep the auto shotgun, of course, if you want to. It's just no, you know what I mean?
Oh, just put it in Sully's inventory.
Yeah. Sully, well, it depends. Is Scott going to give Sully the auto shotgun? That's the question.
Sure. Sully can have the shot.
Weapons. So shotgun goes over that. And then what I'm going to do is down to someone needs to make a review check. The store to Scott's dirt bike.
Oh, that's easy enough. You just like take this bolt here and tighten that nut there, and there you go.
There we go. So okay, that's been fitted on there, and then what we need to do is we min max and make min max the gunner, which I think is already on the character sheet. But...
And I assume we'll sell the SUV that her dad used to drive.
I think you'll have to.
I have
really,
a feeling.
wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And normal Steve would like to give this old civic building a good check out and see if there is anything that we can pass on as salvage and make a bit of profit out of getting beaten up.
Information. Scott went into the cult leader's office to see if there was anything interesting in there too.
I'll help Steve, because with the scrounger I get a +2 to notice when I'm scavenging.
Okay. Right, I think I have to. Okie dokie. So in the morning, you head upstairs, and you. No, that doesn't make it. I'm not going to. I can't think of a logical explanation of how you keep the gun without the vehicle, but let's just say, trade the vehicle in to get some more spook juice. I know that's ridiculous, but the vehicle prices in the game are stupid. So they give you a lot of. You trade it for a load of spook juice, and we'll give you quite a bit of barter as well. There you go.
How about some tinned food?
Seems reasonable.
I've just come over this side of the room, and look at my character sheet.
Okay, you get 12 tins of food.
Yeah, that's a bit bizarre.
I'm
not imagining it, am I?
No.
Okay, cool.
What are you not imagining?
The lack of an unlock button.
Yeah, I don't have an unlock button, but not only that, on my inventory, I could delete my auto shotgun because it's got a little bin next to it. No other item that I have in any other tab allows me to delete it.
Strange.
Just that one item has got a rubbish bin. Nothing else does. Yeah, it's having a. Oh yeah, and on my hindrances, I'm allowed to delete my phobia of snakes. I'm allowed to delete anything you've given me today, but not anything that I had already.
Very, very strange. It's got to be something to do with the clearing ownership and adding ownership back in. That's got to be something about why it did it. Anyhow, I've lost. So obviously, it's probably mid-morning by the time a very annoyed Ransom and I'm very happy to see you all, Micah, join you back up as you all head off down the road. So let me see now. It's where we need to sort this out. So the armored minivan. Tabitha's driving the armored minivan, and Ransom and Micah are in the armored minivan, aren't they? Scott, dirt bike, and Min Max. Ooh, what a load of console errors there. Console error.
Could be because I'm moving some tinned food around.
No, just adding a vehicle in seems to cause all sorts of fun and games. Okie dokie. Cinder's in the Burning Man's car. Normal Steve. Oh, Sully's got a new vehicle. Let's add it to the combat tracker first. Then move it to the player and see if that seems to cause less console errors. So the only question really is, Mr. Normal Steve, where are you taking your transportation?
If there is room in the Burning Man's car and Cinder is happy for me to ride in the Burning Man's car, then Normal Steve would much rather not be in a vehicle with Tabitha.
Okie dokie.
Not sure where Jimborg is, mind.
Jimborg has his own car, doesn't he?
No, he rides in the Burning Man car with me.
He rides in the. Oh yeah, there won't be room in the Burning Man car. Mr. Steve.
Then I'm
sorry.
Then I'm gonna have to get into the
He
minivan.
rescued it. All I do is
You can
drive it.
pillion with me if you like. You could ride pillion on my hover bike. I don't have a sidecar, but it's got a crew of 1+1. So,
If Sully will let Normal Steve ride pillion, Normal Steve is just kind of freaked out about the idea of riding in a van with Tabitha. It just doesn't sit right with him.
Sure.
It's grossly unfair.
If this hover bike doesn't have any sort of panniers or pack, then I'm going to have to get something to store my stuff before I go. I was storing it in the sidecar.
I have to get some saddlebags.
Yeah, so can I get some saddlebags, please?
Okay, let's have a look at saddlebags.
You could probably trade those 11 spears we've got for them.
Probably. Do you know what? Saddlebags are not a hell on earth thing. Isn't that weird?
You can always just load your stuff in my van.
A pair of backpacks and a belt. Yeah.
Deadlands Hell on Earth. A backpack is uncommon. So let's have a street ride roll. Obviously, you get some storage frames. Where won't really be backpack? You know.
Remind me what streetwise they're all. Is that persuasion?
Persuasion.
Yeah.
It's unmodified because of the size of the population and the fact it's uncommon. Cancel each other out. There are 3 available. Still min max. I better change that back to GM. They cost $30 each. Barter. Don't worry about
Is
setting
that
up the shop.
backpacks or panniers?
Panniers. I mean, drag down the backpack and then rename them. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, cool. I'll grab one of those. That sorts me out. Thank you.
And you can, well, actually, you can get a backpack for yourself if you want at the same time. One for your bike and one for you if you want.
I'll keep most stuff in my bike and don't carry it with me.
Fair enough.
Saves me getting encumbered.
Okie dokie. So we pop I'll pop a backpack on your character sheet, and then we'll set the location to hover bike. We're not carrying, and you can fiddle around and name it after that.
Oh, thank you.
And
Stuff.
don't forget to give Min Max that fancy shotgun she won in the Octagon last week.
Oh yes, I forgot about that. I was gonna say your memory's amazing, but you probably rewatched the stream, which is a very sensible thing to do.
Of course.
Max. So Min Max, yeah, because has a vehicle mounted. Doesn't have the saw because that's vehicle mounted. Give Min Max a shotgun. There we go. Okay. Where were we? Oh yes. Wrong. Right. Nope. That one. Okay. So if I go in, well, it'd be much easier to do another assets. So easy to do. Yeah, that worked. Okay. Why? Zoom to fill. Okay. Burning Man car. Armored truck. Motorbike. Hover bike. Everyone down there. I've lost the plot. What am I doing? Sorry, guys. Everyone up there. Not sure why it's doing two of them, so I'm not going to worry about that. Right. You're all moving down the road, and I've got a map in case I need you all moving down the road, which is good. And you leave Challenger's block behind. So, yep, nearly 500 miles of road stretches east along the old Interstate 4, but the Kokan Run is behind you, and that should mean relatively smooth sailing from here on out. Okay. The rest of that day goes uneventfully, and you camp down for the night. Oh, and we lost someone there. And they're back again, whoever that was. And the night goes uneventfully. Following day, you're 100 miles east of Challenger's block and moving onwards. It's a day as bright and temperate as you would like, and you could, it's basically as you could ask for, really, and it brings new hope as you coast unimpeded down the old US 40 towards Cheyenne Wellspring. On the CB,
I have to say, I'm enjoying how smooth the ride is.
on the CB, because you've maybe let's just assume that Grant will let you keep them for all the help you did on the adventure so far. So, because I forgot about that. On the CBs, a metallic whine begins. The staccatos, a chirping series of tones, and then
Hey, you were in the army, weren't you, Sully? Do you know Morse code?
Sure.
Everyone else
Rusty.
hears the distinctive sound of a Sakharov automatic pistol firing as Ransom shoots Tabitha in the back.
Oh,
Whoa!
dear. Hey, at least you didn't give him the drop.
Oh, I'm doing that on the damage. I just didn't do it on the attack because I forgot.
Right.
Why am I doing
I
that?
feel like I
That's the-
missed something.
No, this is the plot twist bit.
Uh-huh.
the inevitable betrayal.
Yeah. Curse
I've
your
got
sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Too
Indeed.
soon, man.
I'm going to spend a shit ton of pennies on this one. I've got. Oh, you most certainly can psych it. I'm just going to make it harder to psych. 3 wounds.
Yeah, just be glad he didn't go for the headshot that he could have done for an extra wound.
Actually, this doesn't need to be moving like it is, but it doesn't matter. Maybe instantly. Okay, so yep, that's 2 wounds. Basically, the vehicle slews to a stop, but for the reasons we're not going to worry too much about, because I picked the wrong map thinking about it. The map will show you. Well, the map basically shows you. But I'll sort out a better map for next week. Unfortunately, if normal Steve had been in the van, then he might be able to stop that happening.
Do
But
something about it.
yeah, but Tabitha gets shot. At which point, everyone, asking you to make the notice checks. No, I need everyone to make notice checks.
Oh dear. You're busy thinking about Morse code, clearly.
That's okay.
Tabitha doesn't notice she's been shot.
Scott, normal Steve, and Cinder, you notice the distinct sign of basically a raider force incoming, and Sully did make the common knowledge roll. Sully, you didn't get the race. It's taking you a little while to realise. You've suddenly realised that basically it's the Black Hats coming, and that's where we'll leave it today.
In that case, I think my words will be, oh shit.
Yep.
I can't remember who
Why
the top of it.
shit? What? Huh?
I can't remember who the Black Hats are, other than they're known as call them the Black Hats.
Oh, I remember. I remember very well.
They are General Throckmorton's boys out of Denver.
They are General
Yeah.
Throckmorton's boys out of Denver, and that is how we shall leave it today, because I think that's a very nice cliffhanger and a good time to leave it, and I can get a proper map set up for next week, as you'll basically... obviously, I'm assuming Tabitha slams on the brakes because she got shot. Therefore, I'll set up a static map.
It's Tabitha. She'd be far more likely to accelerate.
Well, the problem is, next round, he's just going to shoot her again if she doesn't stop and get out of the vehicle sharpish.
Yeah, he's in the same car, isn't he?
Yeah, in the back of the van, basically. So that's
Yeah,
where we shall
I
leave.
think slamming on the brakes. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, so that's where we shall leave it today. Hope you enjoyed it. That fight got a bit more scary than before. Check out the Helsham Industries weapons and head baggage. Yes, I know. Oh, I'm very much aware about that part.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Very
Or like
unlikely.
swerving. Yeah, that's basically you have. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Tabitha swerves into the ditch, throwing everyone in the van off balance. And that's how we'll start next week. I'll set the map up, and we'll deal with General Throckmorton's coming to the party. So take care, one and all. I do believe this Sunday. This Sunday is Flash Gordon Day. So I'll see you on Sunday. I'll see you on Sunday for some Flash Gordon if you're playing, or I'll see you next Tuesday for General Throckmorton's post-apocalyptic party. Take care, one, and I'll see you then.